Step into the heart of the African savanna, where the dry season gives way to life-giving rains, transforming the landscape into a muddy playground. Muddy Adventures, African Farm Animals and the Lizard's Hideaway takes you on a journey through this vibrant ecosystem, where farm animals and wildlife coexist in surprising harmony. Watch as cattle, goats, and chickens splash through the mud, their hooves and feet sinking into the soft earth. Nearby, a curious lizard darts across the wet terrain, seeking shelter and opportunity in the same mire. This story captures the beauty of life in the mud.
Green iguanas are among the largest lizards in the world. They can grow up to 5 to 6 feet, 1.5 to 1.8 meters in length, including their tail, which can make up around 2/3 of their total body length. Green iguanas are primarily herbivores, feeding on a diet of leaves, flowers, fruit, and vegetation.
Blue iguanas are found only on the island of Grand Cayman in the Caribbean. The blue iguana is a national symbol of the Cayman Islands and plays a key role in their ecosystem by dispersing seeds. These iguanas are highly territorial, often defending their space aggressively. They prefer to live alone rather than in groups. They can grow up to 5 feet, 1.5 meters long, and weigh up to 30 pounds, 14 kilograms.
Chameleons can change color to blend into their surroundings, regulate body temperature, or communicate emotions. Chameleons have 360-degree vision because their eyes can move independently. Many chameleons have curled, grasping tails that act like a fifth limb to help them balance while climbing trees. Chameleons move in a rocking motion, making them hard to detect by predators.
Geese are well known for their long-distance migrations. They typically fly south for the winter and return north for the summer, traveling thousands of miles. Some species, like the Canada goose, migrate between North America and Central or South America. Geese are known for their strong family bonds. Both parents are involved in raising the young, called goslings. Goslings are able to walk, swim, and eat on their own shortly after hatching.
Rabbits belong to the order Lagomorpha, not rodents. They are in the family Leopardidae, which includes hares and are more closely related to pikas than to rodents. Rabbits have long ears that can grow up to 4 inches, 10 centimeters in length.
Donkeys are smaller than horses, standing around 3 to 4 feet tall at the shoulder. They are compact and sturdy animals with strong legs and a thick coat that helps protect them in harsh conditions. The domestic donkey's scientific name is Equus asinus. Donkeys are often used as guard animals on farms to protect livestock such as sheep, goats, and cattle from predators like coyotes and wild dogs.
Ducks are waterfowl belonging to the family Anatidae. They are smaller than their relatives, geese and swans. Ducks can be found in freshwater and seawater environments worldwide, including rivers, lakes, ponds, marshes, and coastal areas. Wild ducks typically live for 5 to 10 years, though some may live longer.
Hippopotamuses live in rivers, lakes, and swamps, where they spend most of their time submerged in water. This helps them stay cool under the hot African sun, as their bodies can overheat quickly in the heat. Hippopotamuses are herbivores, and they primarily graze on grasses. They feed at night, consuming up to 80 pounds.
Some yellow iguanas develop yellowish hues due to genetics, age, or environmental factors. The yellow spiny-tailed iguana is native to Central America and has a distinctive yellow body with dark markings. Yellow-colored iguanas, like other iguanas, eat a diet of leaves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. They defend themselves by whipping their tails, biting, and using their sharp.
Unlike many other geckos, leopard geckos have movable eyelids, allowing them to blink and close their eyes while sleeping. They eat insects like crickets, mealworms, and roaches, but no fruits or veggies. A plump tail is a sign of a healthy gecko. They use it for energy storage. Since they live in dry, dusty environments, they use their tongues to keep their eyes clean.
Green iguanas are among the largest lizards in the world. They can grow up to 5 to 6 feet, 1.5 to 1.8 meters in length, including their tail, which can make up around 2/3 of their total body length. Green iguanas are primarily herbivores, feeding on a diet of leaves, flowers, fruit, and vegetation.
Sheep were domesticated around 10,000 years ago in the Middle East, likely from wild mouflon sheep. They have been an important source of food, clothing, wool, and labor for humans ever since. Sheep are known for their wool, which is used to make clothing, blankets, and textiles. Sheep were domesticated around 10,000 years ago in the Middle East, likely from wild mouflon sheep.
Dogs were domesticated around 15,000 to 40,000 years ago. They are believed to have evolved from wolves, with early humans selectively breeding them for traits such as companionship, herding, and hunting. Dogs are highly attuned to human emotions. They can read facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice to gauge how their owners are feeling.
Bulls are generally much larger and stronger than cows. They have a muscular build with well-developed necks and shoulders, which help them in activities such as mating, protecting territory, and competing with other bulls. Bulls are often considered to have a more aggressive temperament compared to cows. However, their aggression is usually linked to mating behavior, territorial instincts, or stress. Bulls can be dangerous. Every zebra has a unique pattern of black and white stripes. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern, much like human fingerprints. These stripes are thought to help with camouflage, confuse predators, and regulate body temperature. Zebras are social animals that live in groups called harems or herds. A typical harem consists of one male and several females with their young. Herds can include up to 20 individuals, but larger groups may form for protection against predators.
Crocodiles have been around for over 200 million years, meaning they existed alongside dinosaurs. Their basic design has remained relatively unchanged over time. Crocodiles are cold-blooded reptiles, meaning they rely on external temperatures to regulate their body heat. They often bask in the sun to warm up and retreat to the water to cool down.
Sheep were domesticated around 10,000 years ago in the Middle East, likely from wild mouflon sheep. They have been an important source of food, clothing, wool, and labor for humans ever since. Sheep are known for their wool, which is used to make clothing, blankets, and textiles. Sheep are very social animals and prefer to live in flocks. They form close bonds with each other and often stick together for protection. Flocking behavior is a defense mechanism against predators, as they can better spot threats when gathered.
Where farm animals and wildlife coexist in surprising harmony. Watch as cattle, goats, and chickens splash through the mud, their hooves and feet sinking into the soft earth. Nearby, a curious lizard darts across the wet terrain, seeking shelter and opportunity in the same mire. This story captures the beauty of life in the mud, where farm animals find relief from the heat, and lizards carve out their hideaways in the damp soil.